Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing something a little different than my last video of the how to cast a bait caster. If you haven't watched that one yet, then I highly suggest you guys go watch that one, and make sure you like and comment on the next videos that you want me to do for you guys. But today I'm going to do a tackle arsenal for you guys, just to show you what me and Cole are going to be using in our upcoming videos once it starts to get a little warmer. But let's just get right into it. First off, we're going to have our soft plastics box. As you can see, it's pretty full. I've really stocked up over these last few days on Mystery Tackle Box. I've gone to Bass Pro a few times just to really get some goodies before before spring comes around and all those bass start spawning. So first up, we have the Cinster Wacky Worms. And these are pretty much like multi-purpose baits. They have wacky worms. You can convert them into curly tails. You can cut them off and make them a grub. But yeah, I just got these in Mystery Tackle Box last month. So yeah, these are my tournament series bull hog. I got these from Bass Pro. They're on sale, and I thought I might pick some up and see how they work. Next, we have a Lake Lunker Custom Baits, and this is from Mystery Tackle Box. I have 3 in here, and they're pretty big baits, as you can see, but I haven't tried them yet. But I'm looking forward to trying these in the spring if I can. Next, we have some Biospawn Drop Shot worms, and these are really nice drop shots. I've used these before, but I got this in Mystery Tackle Box too. Most of this stuff you guys are going to see in here are from Mystery Tackle Box, but as we start getting down into it, then they're going to be more from Bass Pro and Cabela's and stuff like that, but these are from Mystery Tackle Box. As you can see, I love craws because obviously the pack is empty, but this is Rage Tail Rage Baby Craw, and I got this from Bass Pro. It has a coffee scent with it, and I use a lot of these as jig trailers. I see that they have good action, and the fish really seem to like them. I got this at Bass Pro. The missile baits, the Destroyer. I got these from Dick's a few days ago, but I have not tried these out. I'm hoping to pretty soon, so I can get a video about these, because I've never tried missile baits, but I heard they're pretty good. So there's those. I have some Zoom Baby Brush Hogs. I got this in the sprayed grass color. It has like a green purple flake on it. I got these from Dick's a few days ago, along with the missile baits. I got the Uncle Josh Pearl curly tailed grubs, and I got these because, one, I needed some for swim bait or swim jig trailers, and 2, I just wanted, I haven't bought a lot of grubs, so I haven't really found a need for them yet, but yeah, I got these from Dick's too. These are not Zoom, but I'll get to these at the end of the video, because I have no clue what these ones are called, because I took them out of the package. I know that they are from Japan and they are swim bait, but I forget the brand. I don't know if off the top of my head, but I'll get to those. Make sure you guys know the name of those by the end of the video. I have some Zoom Swimming Super Fluke Juniors in for some swim jig trailers. I really like these because they have good action, and I actually caught my personal best bass with one of these on the end of my jig trailer. So I've really just I have a few packs of these, I think, in here. But yeah, I got these from Bass Pro. Up next we have the Rage Tail Strike King, and these are again the Rage Baby Craw in the black and blue for jig trailers, and I like to use these just weightless, maybe Texas rig, but I really like crawls, so you guys might see a few of those in my upcoming videos. Here we have some Cabin Creek small salty spider parts. These are for jig heads that I got on Mr. Tackle Box, and you'll see the jig heads in the next box that I show you guys. But yeah, I got these out of Mr. Tackle Box. I'm gonna get some of these jigs out of here for you guys. Alright, so I have some, obviously you see I have a lot of jigs, tube jigs. All of these came from Bass Pro. This one is a Strike King mustard with green sparkle in it. And on the back, I think it's cool because it shows you how you can rig these up like in different ways. So I thought that was pretty cool, so I picked those up. And then right here we have the coffee tubes from Strike King, and these are in watermelon gold and purple flake. And I picked these up because, well, one, I thought they looked pretty good, and I have caught fish off these, so those have been pretty good. These are some Tournament Series Bass Pro. These are the teaser tubes and Melon Gold Shiner. And these are kind of miniature tubes. Like the tube part is stubby, but the skirt on it kinda is like the same size. So I thought that was pretty cool about these, and I have caught fish off all of these tube jigs. Here we have some Strike King and chartreuse and pepper. And for one, every fisherman needs some chartreuse in their tackle box, so I picked those up as a jig. And another one is Tournament Series Double Dip Tube, and this is in watermelon red. Favorite colors are watermelon red and pumpkin seed, and I really like those two colors, and so I just picked up some tubes in that color. Next we have some KVD Perfect Plastics, and this is, doesn't say, but this is kind of like a beaver, white with pepper sprinkle in it. And I picked these up because they're on sale, and I needed a little bit of white for a jig trailer that I needed, and so I just picked those up. And I fish a lot of dirty water, so these colors are pretty good for that. I have some Rainbow Worm green neon pumpkin, and these are drop shot. These are for drop shots. And I got these from Bass Pro. And coming down to it, we have KVD Perfect Plastics, and this is a rodent and watermelon red flake. And I love these beaver, the rodent type baits from KVD. I just find that they last longer and they work. They have good action, and it flat out just catches fish. But I picked these up at Bass Pro too. As you can see, another pack of the Rage Baby Craw You saw those earlier. I got some black and blue chunk trailers from KVD. Picked these up at Bass Pro for a jig trailer. I have some purple, oh shoot, what are these called? These are some purple rainbow worms, drop shots. I got these from Bass Pro along with the other drop shots. These are the Gambler Go Fish Ugly Otter from Mystery Tackle Box. I really like these baits. It has a lot of good action and it catches fish too. So if you guys aren't followers of Mystery Tackle Box or don't get anything from them, I highly suggest you go try out your box. You can get your first box for $4.99, and I'll put that link in the description if you guys want to go check out their site. Last one is the KVD Perfect Plastic, and this is in a baby bass, and this is wacky worms. I fish a lot of wacky worms too, so I picked some of these up from Bass Pro. And that is all for our soft plastics. Next box we have is going to be the, I'm a huge fan of fishing jigs. You'll see that I fish with jigs a ton. But in my jig box, the three main types of jigs I have are swim bait, football head, finesse, and just flipping jigs, flipping and pitching jigs. First off, we have the this is I think a KVD, KVD, and this is the jig that I caught my personal best bass on. You can see the Zoom fluke trailer on there, the swim bait. That goes in there. I have two of these. I don't know what these are called. Most of these I forget what they're called, but a lot of them I've caught a lot of good fish on there. These are both swim baits, swim jigs. Yeah. I got this one from Mystery Tackle Box. I really like this jig. I've caught one fish off of it so far, but I haven't really fished this one. Has a really nice weed guard on it and has a good color. It's like a mustard color kinda, but I like that jig. I have another swim jig right here. I like this jig. I've caught a few fish off this one, I think like 2 or something. But I got that from Bass Pro. Here's a finesse jig. I like finesse jigs. I got this one from Mystery Tackle Box. The Pro Box, actually. The Pro Box. I got the Pro Box. But I like this jig. I have fished with it before. I've not caught any fish off of it because the time that I went fishing with it started to rain and I packed up and went home. But I'll make sure to get this bad boy out again and try to catch a fish, because I like to really support Mystery Tackle Box and all their baits and stuff. Right here is another mustard kind of color. I think this is I think it's a finesse jig. Yeah, it's a finesse jig. Football head. The same color football head. And another football head with a Space Monkey Space Monkey on it, and I like this jig. It's probably my favorite football head jig. Here is another. It's like a green pumpkin on there. I have not fished with this one a lot yet, but yeah, this jig is really beat up. I caught a lot of fish on this one. but it's like an orange brownish color on there. I have a, looks like a frogish color on there, and I haven't fished with this one yet, I don't think. Here we have a flipping jig, and this one is like an orange brown color on there. Sorry for that noise. Here's another flipping pitching jig. I like this one. I mean, I fished with it a few times, but haven't caught a fish on that one yet. Here's another flipping and pitching jig, and it's in like the same color as the swim jig. It's like a green pumpkin on there. And I have just 4 black and blue jigs, pretty much just like this one. But I like black and blue because I fish dirty water. And here are the jig heads for that one bait in there for Mystery Tackle Box for the spider parts, the spider jig parts. I have not fished with these yet, but I think I'm going to be fishing with these pretty soon, this even tomorrow. Up next we have this is my old soft plastic spin, but I just have all my hooks and stuff in here. Tube hooks with the weights, drop shot. And these are mainly just my old baits that I used to use. I still use these, but the other soft plastics are the main ones that I use. Here are my hard baits. I got this from Mystery Tackle Box in the December box, and I really like this one. I like the color. I've caught a fish off this one, and I've been a big fan of Mystery Tackle Box so far. It's really helped me catch a lot of fish. Here's another one. It's a jointed one. It has a red head, obviously. A little bit of chartreuse on its back. I have not caught any fish on that one. I don't really use that one anymore. Here's a sexy shad. I got this one on sale from Bass Pro. I have not caught a fish on this one yet. Here's a Rapala. I don't know what the name of this one is. I don't know, but it's kind of like a rainbow color. I have another, pretty much a sexy shad almost. I got this one on sale, Bass Pro too. I've not caught a fish on that one. This is a big bait right here. I got this from the Mystery Tackle Box. It's like a chartreuse. Oh, it's a Fat CB MR with a wide action. It's a square bill. I got that from Mystery Tackle Box. Here's a lipless crankbait. Jeez, moss on it. Can't get that off. This is like a silver. I have caught fish off that one. This is an old one. Here is another. This is a jerkbait, small jerkbait. These two I got at Bass Pro, and these are square bill. Oh, they look like square bill. Yeah, they're square bill. Square bill. Yeah, I got those. I have an old crawdad pattern. I use this one for the creek most of the time, but I have caught a few fish off this one in the creek. And here I have some Rapala. This one is a bluegill pattern, and this is in like a, sorry for that noise again. Here's mostly all my jerk baits. They're just gonna come out. I got a Mega Bass up here. You can see that, Mega Bass. And all the other ones are pretty much Rapalas, but I've fished the Mega Bass a lot. I'm a big fan of Mega Bass. And I also have a few other ones on my other rod, and that is a Rapala Shad Rap, and I really like that one along with the Mega Bass. This is the one I found in a pond actually, and this is a square bill. It's all beat up and nasty. If you can't see that, it's all scratched up. There's another like crawdad color crankbait. This one's pretty small. I mean, the size of my hand. And this is an RC2. This one's my favorite square bill of all time, and it's in Sexy Shad. I've caught a lot of fish off this one. Come on, get back in there. Doesn't want to fit right now, but here's a Rapala. Don't know what that's called, but this is an RC 0.5 square bill. I caught a lot of fish on this in the creek, and in ponds, but I really like this bait. Just catches fish and has a good color on it too. This is a floating frog that I found in a pond. It's pretty nice actually. Put some new hooks on it. There's that. And I have like a Fire Tiger pattern right here. And I got this out of Mystery Tackle Box. And it's a 6 cents lipless right here. Come on. And here are my swim baits and top waters. No clue why that's in there. I have some spooks. Get it undone here. This one's in Sexy Shad, and this one is just plain shad color. It's smaller than that other one. 2 poppers. One is in Sexy Shad. One's in like another Fire Tiger pattern. These are pretty big. I mean, here's an old jitterbug that my friend gave me. I have a, come on. Jeez. I have a jitterbug in like a frog colored pattern. I like jitterbugs. I caught a few big fish off those. This is like a torpedo. Has that blade on the back. This one's in like a bass color. This is from Hedon Tiny Torpedo. That's what it's called. Gonna have a small popper on here, and I have another smaller one in like a bass color with my creek fishing stuff. I have some frogs right here. It's like a black with a red eye. I have a black KVD popper frog with black and like a yellow spots on there. I have a live target hollow body frog from Mystery Tackle Box Pro. I like the action on this frog. I love the action on this frog. It's just a really nice. I mean, they really put a lot of thought into this bait. I mean, it's very lifelike, and it feels like a real frog too, with like the patterns on it and stuff. I have a Lunker Hunt black hollow body, and it has a bit of red eye and some green circles on there. And then I have another KVD popper with in frog color, a regular frog. I have some bluegill swim baits in here. You can see that, and some minnow looking things, little crappies. And I got these off a commercial, but I don't really use these a lot. But I mean, I haven't really caught any fish off these any. But I mean, they're still good to have just in case of anything happens or something. And last box is my buzzbait, spinnerbait, and chatterbait box. I love blade baits. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff in here. I have, there's going to be a pain to get out of here. I have some, I got this one out of Mystery Tackle Box. I have not used this one yet. It has a big old hook on there. It's a nice one. And this one actually my uncle gave to me for a gift. I forgot what it was from. But I like this one. It has that longer skirt on there. And I have a black, or not black, the red and white one right here. It's a pretty light one actually. I forget where I got this one at, but I've caught some fish off that one. Right here I have a chartreuse and green one right here. This one's also pretty light with a trailer hook on there. What else do I got? I got a plain red one. I've caught a nice fish off this one. This one's kind of light too. It's like a little red, white, and blue trailer there. It's pretty beat up. And then I have a white one with a red curly tail on there to resemble like a bleeding fish or bleeding shad. But this one's pretty heavy. And last, I have just a throw together spinner bait here. But I don't really use this one a lot because I don't really like it. But there's all of those. Try not to bore you guys too much, but it's kind of long when you have so much tackle and don't want to take up as much time as possible when unboxing all this. When I'm unboxing, doing like a review. And there's all my spinner baits. These are buzz baits. I have a sexy shad. Came with a trailer hook on there, and this is a KVD. Pretty nice one. I have not fished with this one yet. I just got it a few days ago. This one's also a KVD. I haven't fished with this one either, but it's a chartreuse and white. And I have a white, just a plain white with a red head on this one. I don't know what brand that is. And just a plain black one. This one's pretty beat up. I've used that one a lot. Caught a lot of fish on these black and white ones. Up next we have our chatterbaits. This one is a black and blue one. I like this one because I fish a lot of muddy water and I use this one a lot. I have a white one on here. This one's the same brand, just the original chatterbait. I found to be that these are the most reliable ones. I like those. Small, like a frog colored chatterbait here with a little frog trailer. And here I have a stained grass, kind of brownish color on here with the crawdad on there. And here I have a chartreuse and white original chatterbait with that pearl grub on there. And this one is a pure poison chatterbait. I've not used this one yet, but it was on sale, so I thought I might pick one or two up off there. Really, guys, that's all for this video. And I told you guys I would find you the name of this swim bait from Japan. Got this out of Mystery Tackle Box. It's a really nice swim bait, but I will tell you guys the name of that in the description. Yeah, this is kind of like a pearlish, sparkly one. I really like this one. Got out of Mystery Tackle Box. But that is all for this video. I think I'm going fishing tomorrow at a pond. It's going to be pretty cold. Well, not tomorrow, but probably Saturday. But it's going to be pretty cold, I think. So if I can make a YouTube video, then I will. But if I can't, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll be fishing. If I go fishing, I'll be fishing with Cole and Logan. Logan's taking us to a pond that I've never been to before, but hopefully we'll get on them Saturday, and I'll be able to make a YouTube video for you guys. And yeah, thanks for watching, and make sure you guys comment in the description below what you want us to do for our next video.